All right, so imagine this. You're the big bad demon lord, the ruler of darkness, commander of armies, a literal walking apocalypse. And now, you're flipping burgers. That's right. This anime kicks off with our main guy. Let's call him Satan-kun because, yeah, he's basically the devil, getting absolutely dog-walked in a fantasy war. His kingdom? Gone. His generals? Scattered. His pride? Left at the teleportation portal. This man went from, I am inevitable to, can I take your order, ma'am? In 5 minutes flat. So he and his loyal simp, General, sidekick, Alcy boy, yeet themselves into modern-day Tokyo through a magic portal. But plot twist, all their magic gets absolutely nerfed. I'm talking battery on 1% mode levels of nerf. So now these two warlords of darkness gotta find a job, pay rent, and survive in a world where the scariest thing isn't holy knights, it's Tokyo real estate prices. Day 1. In Tokyo, dude's demonic armor turns into a cheap Uniqlo fit. They get an apartment the size of a shoebox, furnished with depression and a single futon. Alcy is doing the budget spreadsheets like he's auditioning for Shark Tank, while Satan-kun's like, I'm gonna become the manager of this fast food joint and take over the world one combo meal at a time. That's not a joke. His world domination plan now involves Employee of the Month awards and customer satisfaction surveys. Peak Villain Arc. Enter girl with the smoking hot rage issues. One day, Satan-kun's walking home from work, probably after a 9-hour shift filled with screaming kids and ice cream machine errors. When some random red-haired girl with the fury of 1,000 iPhones thrown across the room shows up and tries to shank him with a knife. Turns out, plot twist number 2. She's Emmy, aka the hero, who literally fought him back in Demonland. And guess what? She also got teleported to Tokyo, and she also got nerfed. So now we got the hero and the devil, both broke, both magicless, both living in Japan. This ain't fantasy, this is a recession arc. She's working customer service now. So imagine saving the world with Holy Light, and now you're dealing with Karens asking for refunds on expired coupons. Justice is dead, y'all. Tension? Spicy. Every time these two run into each other, it's like exes who keep showing up at the same Starbucks. Emmy's like, I should destroy you. And Satan's like, not before my shift ends at 8. The sass? Immaculate. The beef? Medium rare and spicy. But here's the kicker. Satan's kinda chill now. He doesn't want to conquer the world. He just wants that manager promotion and maybe a rice cooker. Man's living the humble life and Emmy's so confused she could glitch out like a Windows XP. Meanwhile, the sidekick is losing his mind. Alcy is out here acting like a paranoid conspiracy theorist, watching daytime soaps and treating cup noodles like Michelin star meals. He's like, we should be planning our comeback. And Satan's like, let me clock in real quick, bro. It's the most aggressive role reversal since Light Yagami went emo in a trench coat. And then the mystery deepens. People start getting randomly attacked in the city. There's this dude in a cloak causing mini blackouts and emo energy spikes. Turns out there are other weirdos from their old world sneaking into Tokyo like it's a convention. And someone's trying to finish the beef Emmy and Satan left half-cooked. We don't know who's behind it yet, but they out here throwing hands and fireballs in public like it's Attack on Tokyo Side Street. Satan unlocks his magic briefly, and he pops off. At one point, the attacks get so wild that Satan temporarily regains his magic. He straight up goes Super Saiyan Dark Lord mode, saves a bunch of civilians, and looks cooler than your crush's ex. Even Emmy's like, wait, that was kinda hot? And we're like, ma'am, focus. This is war, not Wattpad. But wait, there's a new girl. Y'all ever get a crush on someone and then find out they're probably from another dimension and possibly being hunted by shadow demons? Yeah, meet Chiho, the adorable high school girl who works with Satan and thinks he's just some misunderstood emo king. She hears voices in her head, not TikTok sounds, but actual magical telepathy. Turns out she might be tied to this mess too. Now Satan's got a fan club. Emmy's low-key jealous. Alcy is still broke. and we're sitting here watching a love triangle in a fantasy unemployment simulator. Finally, the big bad arrives. The enemy plotting in the shadows? It's Lucifer, Satan's former general, now turned into an absolute gremlin energy freeloading villain. He wants to blow up Tokyo and get revenge, but also, he's addicted to online shopping? Yes, Lucifer is a villain powered by emo rage and Amazon Prime. Dude literally blows stuff up with magic while holding a grudge like a Reddit moderator. Epic final battle goes hard. Satan goes full power again. Black wings, glowing eyes, villain monologue, level 100. He saves Chiho, protects Tokyo, and completely claps Lucifer's cheeks. No pause needed. We mean it in the anime way. He doesn't even kill him. He just lets him live and crashes on their couch like a rejected Pokemon villain. This man literally forgives the guy who tried to destroy him because rent is expensive. Lucifer joins the squad like nothing happened. Now we got Satan, fast food, King Elsie, budget goblin, Imi, angry ex with a sword, Chiho, sweet girl with supernatural drama, Lucifer, online shopaholic with a bad attitude. This ain't a team. This is a chaotic group chat. Final episode vibes. The anime closes on Satan and the crew, back at their normal, boring lives. Emmy's still mad, but now it's 30% anger, 70% Sunder vibes. Satan's trying to make enough yen for new shoes. They're stuck in a world without magic, but somehow it's more dangerous than their fantasy one. Mostly because of workplace drama and modern capitalism. There's still mystery about the otherworld portals, some shady holy church people, and more fantasy folks waiting to show up. But for now, Satan's biggest enemy is weekend shifts and unpaid overtime. This show is pure chaos. It starts like Game of Thrones, but suddenly you're watching The Office, Demon Edition. There's magic, fights, sarcasm, weirdly relatable broke moments, and a cast of characters that somehow make minimum wage look heroic. It's like if Sauron said, "You know what? I'm done with Mordor. I'm moving to Japan to get my life together." 10 out of 10 would binge again. Moral of the story? Even the Lord of Darkness needs to file taxes. Even heroes gotta do data entry. And even fantasy villains get anxiety over late rent. So next time your job sucks, just remember, at least you're not a demon warlord. Working drive-thru. If you like this chaos, hit that subscribe button for more wild anime breakdowns where we roast characters, break plots, and relive every awkward magic moment like it's your high school trauma. Turn on notifications, or Alzi will start budgeting your life. Peace out, fellow degenerates.